Good morning. So here we are again. Listening to the cards like they're the waves. Taking a deep breath and relaxing our shoulders. Good morning, Carla. Good morning, Maureen. Talk about small things to be grateful for. I come in here and I start all my equipment. Microphone's not working. A minute left when I noticed microphone's not working. Reboot the machine. I remember the days when a computer would take 10 minutes to boot back up. I'm so glad that it booted right back up. Microphone was working. Glad I noticed it wasn't. Otherwise I'd be doing a reading in sign language, and my sign language is really slow. Really, really slow. So, taking that breath, relaxing our shoulders, listening to the cards like they're the sounds of the waves. Seeing what the universe has for us today. Let's reach out. If we don't listen, we don't hear, do we? That's the whole thing. If we don't listen, then we don't hear. It's kind of like prayer. If all we do is ask, then we can't hear when we receive. Can't be grateful for what we get if all we're doing is asking. So, what do we have? I'm going to lay out our cards here today. It worked. So Carla, for people on Twitch, so I made a video of how I do the shuffle, my little riffle shuffle here. And, which of course it didn't work very well this time, mind you. But, yay. Carla watched the video, and I'm glad. I mean, it really does make a difference, because that whole bridge thing, I really thought after a while with some of these decks I was getting arthritis. Like this deck here, which is that thick. So, here we are with that stack again. I'm going to make 3 stacks. Each one of these are threads going out to the universe, as I always say. And each thread is a different conversation. And it'll be a different direction. And if we believe in the butterfly effect, whichever stack I choose is going to affect us for a long time coming. So it is the weekend coming up. For some of us, that means we get, off for a few days. So let's see what's at the heart. Let's see if we can just relax this weekend, maybe take a little extra time to ourselves, put a little extra heart into it. And I'm going to do our 3-in-1. So, let's see what we have today. Oh, we have the 10 of Swords. And as I always say, this is a card where it's like people look at it, how bad it is and things like that. But the 10s are an ending. 10s are coming to a completion. And sometimes it's that anxiety we get. Because again, nobody's day is, I've got a sword sticking in my ear bad. So this is the I'm okay card. He was even signaling down here with his little fingers. You know, I'm okay. Yeah, no. You're just, it's that anxiety card. So let's see what we have next. The Fool. So, talk about letting go of your anxieties. And the Fool, being the major, it's like that's what we want to pay attention to. So, the focus is essentially just what anxieties we may have that we need to let go of. Then we come up with the Ace of Pentacles Reversed. Which aces are always about starting something new. Aces are, again, we have an ending here, we have a beginning here. And pentacles can be health, they can be home, they could be work, money. So, foolish about that. So, taking a look at our anxieties. Are we ignoring something? Are we letting our anxieties carry us away so that we're ignoring something? Oh my gosh. I sense the universe could be talking to me also, as it normally does. Let's see what the advice card is. It's the ego. I call this the ego card. Tell me he's not ego. He's sitting there. Not only did he kick people's butt, but he feels the need to humiliate them by taking their swords. So it's that feeling we can get. So we could either be the people in the background, or we could be the person who's, you know, kind of just not, he's being kind of thoughtless. But this is reversed. So, this is kind of like an anxiety spread. Because we know when we need to do something. But sometimes, whether it is through fears, through our own anxieties, you know, needing to invest, you know, like in your retirement or something like that, or taking care of yourself health-wise. And instead, we close our eyes to it, and it doesn't get done. Fives are about challenges. Fives challenge us. And it's the Five of Swords reversed. So this is saying that in this situation here, if we're the ones in the background, because this is how we feel when we are the Ten of Swords. And for some reason, this camera lately is just not focusing well. But that's how we feel as the Ten of Swords. Like, you know, and this guy right here is just all our problems being lorded over top of us. So what do? Sometimes we just, some people drink. Some people do the retail recovery. You know what retail recovery is? If I just buy more of this, my house is full of retail recovery. That's why I'm a collector. But the thing is that what is it that we're ignoring then? What is it that we're ignoring? What is it that we're not starting? So today we need to just understand what it is that's buried, why we're feeling this anxiety, and choosing to ignore it. Because the bottom card is saying, you know what, it's time to no longer feel this way. It's just those things that we let pile up. You know? But this is saying, again, that it's time to meet that challenge. So today, it's a look at our anxiety, the ones that we choose to bury. Because the goal here is going to be to turn the Ace of Coins upside down, right side up. So think of it like this, because the one major card that we have is the Fool. That's what's blinding everything, right? That's blinding everything. So we've got to turn this ace around, and the way to do that is to take the challenge of what's going on, whatever it is that we want to bury, whatever it is that we're feeling, and we need to stop ignoring it. We need to take the first steps. So, and let's see, we have a couple things here. So, hello, Maria. October month, we do have the month coming up. This is the end of, and she's talking on Facebook. So this is the end of September. Tomorrow is October. Start of a new month and start of, as you might imagine, my favorite season. Coming up with October. Halloween's kind of like our Christmas around here. So definitely looking forward to that. So good morning, Maria. And Tabasum, hello. They're on YouTube. So generally, I do the morning meditations. I do that for everybody. If you're interested in a reading or anything like that, feel free to go to you can look in the link here. Subscribe to the video, all this other wonderful stuff, subscribe. And if you go to the MyTarot.org and if you start hanging out there, I'll do readings for free. I'll just, whatever's. Carla had a request. I did a video for her on shuffling, so I have no problems doing that. So if you would like a reading or anything like that, otherwise you can go to MyTarot.org, and I've got a contact us page there with a bunch of links to everything else. So you are more than welcome. And hello, Dragon's Heart. I believe the reading Talking to the Collective. I can feel this read. I actually pulled the Five of Swords this morning. I love the ego idea. Beautiful. Yes. So, and hello, Dragon Heart. So, yes. So, yeah, this is really resonating with me this morning. I've got this whole week, all the spreads have just been kind of really connecting. It's been pretty amazing for me. So I want to thank everybody again. It's because of you guys that I'm getting up and doing this. So thank you all very, very much. And if you have any requests for videos or anything like that, please feel free. And Dragonheart, Maria, maybe I will just do a reading. I'll do a video of the reading for October. I'll just post that. Maybe I'll do that this weekend just so I can get an understanding for October also. So, thank you, Carla. Thank you, everybody else. Please have an amazing and a safe weekend. Enjoy yourselves, and I will be back on Monday. Woohoo!